How's it going, everybody?
Hey there.
I am Pablo.
And I'm Laura.
And we are the Sierra State Liquidators. So welcome back, you subscribers, you. And hello to all the new folks that are checking us out for the first time. We're going to talk about what we do. We go and buy from different places like the Goodwill, thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales, yard sales, wherever we can find some inventory to turn around and sell on places like excuse me, eBay, Craigslist, just different sources, different platforms, Amazon. What we wanted to talk to you guys about tonight was packaging, shipping and handling. So if you're using, let's say for example, eBay, we're going to go over some stuff that's going to help you guys out. One of the more important things, because it can cost you time, money, frustration. Okay, this is pretty important stuff. You want to get into this. Shipping is part of it, and you've got to know the basics, because the post office has rules. And we're going to go over some of those rules with you guys, so that way when you get there, it's an easy drop-off. It's not something that you have to dread each time. And this is just going to be some tips for you guys that we've learned along the way. We've been doing this now for about a year. And again, when we started off, we didn't know everything. And we still don't know everything. We're always learning and researching ourselves. So we're just going to kind of give you guys the basics of what we learned along the way and how we've been able to improve. And I say improve because the first time that we sold something on eBay, it was a disaster. We ended up losing a little money. It wasn't that bad. I think it was just like a few bucks. What had happened is that we combined some stuff. We bundled it to make it look a little better, and we didn't adjust for the additional weight. So it cost us money. So keep an eye on what you're doing, and just make sure that you're not going to cost yourself in the end. It was a good learning curve for us because we have really been sharp on our packaging and shipping. So it's good. It's good now. But here's some tips that are going to help you out. We're going to start off with the first class shipping, and that consists of 13 ounces or less. If it's 13.1, the post office says that it's priority mail. They round it up. As soon as it hits 13.1 ounces on the scale, it goes up to 14. That's their rules. That's just how they do it. So to keep you from running into that problem, make sure you are weighing it out when it's packaged, taped up, and ready to go.
Yep.
So 13 ounces or less, first class shipping. And I'm going to hand it over to my wife with what we use.
So I'm going to show you just a few examples of things that we use whenever we package. We have a manila envelope that's 6.5 by 9.5. Slide the item right in, tape it up, put your label on, ship it out. We use these for things that aren't going to be broken, like patches, decals, like sticker decals, magnets, anything that you know can be kicked across the soccer field, because I sometimes think that's what the post office does with items, and not break. So we love these for that type of a thing.
Yeah.
The next thing is a little bit larger, is the poly mailer. These are great because they have a little opening. Slide your item in, this little tab peels off, and it just adheres to itself to whatever height that you want. We usually try to make it a pretty tight fit whenever we ship it. So, if it's a smaller item, like a plush doll or something like that, we'll, move it down to size and then just tape up these sides so that it can stay nice and secure in there and doesn't arrive missing from the package.
Yeah.
The next item that we use is just a plain brown box. We use these for things that might be breakable, like a lighter weight mug or figurine or something along those lines. Put a lot of bubble wrap in there, wrap it up nice and tight, and ship it off in just a regular box.
Yeah.
Whenever we move up to priority mailing items, we order them off of USPS.com. Go on there. There's an option for free boxes. Select whatever you want. If it's boxes, padded envelopes, whatever the case may be. And they will actually ship them right to your door. It does take about a week or so before they'll arrive, so be sure to order them in advance.
Yeah.
If you don't have boxes and you need one in a pinch, you can go to your post office and they'll give you whatever boxes you need, either regular priority mail or flat rate. But they usually come in like packages of 10. This is like a DVD box. It folds up and sticks to itself. There's a little bit larger. It's called a shoe box, which I like. Works really well. These plain priority mailing boxes, you can alter them. So if you have an item that's a little bit longer or wider than whatever box it is, you can kind of dissect them and make them into a new shape box. Yeah. We've done that before. We shipped a big group of Legos, like 200 plus Legos, and they didn't fit into any boxes that we had. So we cut up some boxes and made them into the shape that we needed them to be. They, like I said, also offer flat rate options. So we have some padded envelopes that are flat rate. Flat rate options cannot be altered. So if you have something that's bigger, stick with altering either a regular box or a priority mailing box. Don't alter your flat rate. They will not accept it. Also, don't attempt to ship any first class items in a flat rate box or envelope. The post office won't accept that either. I think that's all. The other important thing is to get a scale. Invest in a scale. We got one, I believe, off of eBay, right?
Yep.
Ordered it right off of eBay, where we order some of our shipping supplies like poly mailers and boxes and bubble wrap. But ordered it off of eBay. It works great for what we need. This one weighs up to 66 pounds.
I don't know if you can see that.
But it works perfectly. If you know that you're going to be shipping larger items, you probably want to invest in a larger scale.
Yeah.
Just to be sure that it's accurately weighing your item. But that one works perfect for us.
Works great.
And
we've had it for almost a year now, and it's really kept us out of trouble. And it's make sure you're always weighing your stuff out. Don't guess, because if you're guessing, you're going to be wrong eventually, and it's going to cost you some of your profit. And just don't do that. Just make sure you have a scale. It doesn't cost that much. It's a good investment. It's a smart investment when you're doing this. You've got to make sure that you've got all your angles covered. You don't want to get burned just because of a small oversight like a scale.
Right. And
make sure it's a good scale. Don't get anything that is not. Just get a digital scale. Don't get anything like some weird
balance.
Balance scale like you see in a market in the Middle East or something that they're measuring out grains or something.
Just get a digital scale.
Get a scale. Digital. Okay, 21st century people. Digital. It's a tough subject.
Apparently.
Lost money. Okay.
Yes.
Moving
on. Packaged properly.
Digital scale. Okay, that's it.
You want to be able to weigh them out so that you aren't, guessing. Say you overestimate. Those aren't for sale. Those are your son's socks.
I don't know either.
You don't want to put, say that something weighs 5 pounds on your item and kind of scare people away, because really it only weighs 2 pounds.
Exactly.
You don't want to go over or under, because that's going to, either cost people to not want to purchase your item because they're going to think they have to pay $20 in shipping, or, then you have to pay $20 in shipping. So just get a scale, weigh it out, you'll be good to go.
Yeah. A lot of times whenever if you sell on eBay and you put it 1 to 2 pounds and it's within the parameters of the 1 to 2 pounds, then once you actually weigh it out and do that, eBay gives a discount for shipping through them. So a lot of times you're actually making a little money on the back end, on the shipping portion of things. Mm-hmm. So you can kind of count that as your handling. So you don't have to necessarily charge shipping and handling, because a lot of times you'll actually make a little money on the shipping itself. we find that the biggest majority of times that we make a little bit of extra money on the shipping is when we ship international. So there's international shipping as well as the domestic. Don't be afraid to ship outside of the U.S. We've sold things to Australia, Mexico, we've done Canada, and we find that because of eBay giving discounts, we actually make a few extra bucks on that. Not just a couple cents, but actual dollars amount on the shipping itself. So keep in mind, don't overdo it because you will make that back in the long run.
Yep.
And you'll make a little extra on that. So we're going to
share with you guys some things that we got.
This is our second haul video. We like doing haul videos just because it gives people ideas, and we're excited to share what it is that we're finding out there. And if you find something pretty unique and you want to share it in the comment section. We'd love to hear what you guys are finding out there, and just tell us what you think you're going to be able to get for it. And we're going to tell you what we think we can get for our cool little items that we found.
So these are, they're called Wrap Masters. They hold your saran wrap or wax paper, aluminum foil kind of thing. It slides right in here. You press it down. There's a hidden blade here that will cut your paper, and then you're good to go, and then it just locks back into place. We got these at the Goodwill, each for $3, and we're going to bundle them together and make probably about $30 off of them. They did need a little cleaning up whenever we got them home. I opened them up, and one of them actually had wax paper in it, and I was testing it out, trying it, and noticed that the wheel mechanism was pretty gross. So I'm actually working on cleaning those up now so that we can send them and they look nice and clean and not gross whenever the customer gets them.
Yeah. Something to remember too when you're sourcing stuff out, just like with her bumping stuff around over here, it's not going to break because it's plastic. Don't be afraid to go to the section because they have everything sectioned out. Don't be afraid to go where the plastic stuff are. You will be very surprised that they overlook a lot of that stuff and just how much you can actually get in return for those things. $3 a piece is going to turn into a bundling and give us a return of about $30 before fees. Now, these numbers that we're going to give you, they're before fees.
Right.
So 3 a piece, 6 in them, we'll get, $30. That's not bad. Not bad at all. This next one that we're about to tell you about, we've actually sold this very same one before. It did very well for us once before. We were excited to see that it was actually cheaper this time than last time. We paid $4 last time. This time we only paid $2, and we sold it for $15 last time. We're looking to do the same thing again.
It's a salad spinner.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you ever used one before, but the lettuce just goes in here. This little top goes on. And then you turn this, and it spins your lettuce inside. Usually it goes a little longer. I don't think it's on all the way. Anyway, spins your salad around, gets all the excess water off so that it's ready to use.
Copco.
So this is really great, like you said, durable plastic, so it's not going to break. Yeah. We'll still ship it in some kind of box, of course, but no worries about it being shattered whenever they receive it.
Another type of non-breakable item that's good to sell, and this is a very big subject matter kind of item, because there are certain ones that just tend to sell better than others. Don't just grab a random teddy bear and think you're going to get something out of it. Yes, it is the plush doll. Look how pretty she is. Hello.
This is Laura the carrot.
Hello.
She's from VeggieTales. We've actually sold 2 other characters from VeggieTales recently.
Yeah.
We spent about $1 on Laura, and we expect to get about $10. We've sold Bob the tomato and Larry Boy, the superhero version of Larry the cucumber.
Yeah, great return on these things.
So we're going to sell Laura next.
Yeah, great return on those things. You get them for usually about $1 or less at times, and then you can get anywhere between 10 to, and again, subject matter, If it's the more popular characters, you can expect to get, $15 or more. And it comes in all different size, shapes, whatever. And they're so easy to ship because they're not gonna.
And they're lightweight, so they're probably gonna go first class. If you think you're gonna make a little bit more off of it, you may even offer free shipping for them to help them go a little bit quicker.
Goes a little bit quicker.
Just to see.
You kind of stand out a little bit because a lot of people tend to not want to offer free shipping. Offer free shipping. It's not going to be that big a deal. On first class. I think the most that you pay on first class is what, $354?
I think so, something like that. So depending on the price of your item, and depending on what you have in it, is you have to determine that for yourself if free shipping is something that you can offer for that particular item. For Laura, we could potentially offer free shipping if we wanted to, but yeah.
Now something that we do as well is we do clothes. We tend to do more men's clothes than women's clothes. Just because they sell better. For us anyways. Again, what we do may not work for you, what you do may not work for us.
Right.
Vice versa, or whatever other angles there are at that. This one right here are some Sauconys. These Saucony track shoes. See, they got the cleats on the bottom. They're cleats. And we're going to...
And the little removers.
Yes, that's to remove the cleats, the spikes off of them. We're looking to get about 25 for those. We spent $6, and
they're in really good condition. The bottom of them is a little dirty, but the actual shoe parts are really nice.
Yeah, it's got really good tread on the bottom. We're going to sell them with those spikes on there, and shoes in general. If you're going to do shoes, the larger the shoe size, the better the outcome as far as money-wise. Because a lot of people that look for special shoes because they have a size 14, 15 shoe, they have to special order those things and it can be pretty expensive. So if you can offer a good condition shoe for them in their size and them not having to pay $60 some odd, but they can find it at your store for half that, you're going to make your money, they're going to be a happy customer, you're going to get good feedback, and it's all about good feedback. Some other items that we have done in the past as far as clothing, I wish we had it, but it sold too fast, so we can't show it to you. We bought it for like $7. It was a 1980s retro shiny tracksuit. Yes. I will try to tell you the brand name, but I'll murder it. It was Sergio Tacciani. It's Italian. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm not Italian. No, I did the best I could.
It was a blue and white tracksuit.
It was so different. We're going to call it different. Would I wear it? Probably not. I like my tracksuit. I'm not wearing a tracksuit, really. But tracksuits were big in the 80s, and this person really wanted it. And maybe they're a mobster. I don't know. That mobster got a really nice shiny tracksuit.
It's not for us to worry about.
No. We paid about $70, and he paid...
No, we paid $7.
How much did I say?
$70.
I did not pay $70
we didn't pay $70 for it.
I paid $7.
$7.
And yes, $7. And we got $50 for it. Real deal. So, shiny tracksuits. Find them, get them, buy them low as much as possible, and take pictures. Lots of pictures, very detailed pictures. Pictures really help sell items. Don't just take the minimum 3 that eBay wants you to do and then that's it. Take some really nice detailed up close, pictures. And another thing that I've seen on other people's listings, for goodness sakes, clear out the area that you're taking pictures on. Don't have food in your pictures or your pack of cigarettes in the pictures or a Bud Light or whatever in the picture. Make a nice little area. It's not that hard. Take some nice pictures, detailed pictures.
Not blurry pictures.
Not blurry
either.
pictures.
Think about if you were going to buy this item
and
you had never seen it before and you're looking on a computer screen to buy it.
Yeah.
Think about it as that. So whenever you take it and you look at it and you're like, oh,
yeah.
Really
I've
not
seen
that
some
great.
really awful pictures.
Delete it and take it again. It's really not that hard. It won't take that long.
Are we perfect? No. And sometimes we redo our pictures after we've looked at it a while.
We've had things sitting for a while and we think, maybe we need to update the pictures or change the title a little bit, and we'll do that, and it might help them move.
Yeah, but you've never saw food in any of our pictures. I'll tell you that right now. Or a pack of cigarettes. Well, neither one of us smoke. But
that's beside the point.
That's beside the point. Just don't. Just don't. Some items move better than others. I will say that. Is it because some of the items are flooded? But this one right here, we're thinking we're going to, because we've been talking about opening a booth, and so an antique booth, an antique mall, and we're going to start selling some items there just to get another source of possible revenue. So expand yourself. Don't just limit yourself to just eBay or just Amazon, or there's other platforms out there. Experiment.
Stay open-minded.
Just be open-minded. Experiment. These right here are pretty cool, but again, eBay is littered with Coke products, and these are these little Coke bottle binoculars. Okay, pretty awesome. When we found them, they did have the caps on them. This is the little lid, so that's pretty cool too. Bushnell is a well-known brand for binoculars. Will they do okay on eBay? They potentially could, but we think they're going to do even better in an antique booth. So it's now December 18th, and we're looking to do something at the beginning of the year, just to start off the year with something a little different, and just a new chapter in our lives. Maybe you're not ready for an antique booth, but when you do start crossing that bridge to start thinking about doing that, Coke products will probably do better in an antique booth than they will on eBay. We've had some Coke products on there for quite some time, and we can't wait till we get a booth, because we're probably going to end those listings and just move on to the booth with them, and I think they're going to do a lot better in that setting. So again, keep in mind that what works for us may not work for you, and also whenever you're sourcing things, don't be afraid to get something that's a little dirty. We showed you the Wrap Masters earlier. Mm-hmm. They were a little dingy, nasty whenever we got them. She cleaned them up, and they look great. I can't take credit for any of the cleanup.
That's me. It's my job.
I really like this one right here. I know she really likes it. It was really kind of like...
It was very tarnished looking. Yeah. The bottom part of it was a little dirty. It wasn't that bad. But the top was very tarnished. We found this. It's a glass pitcher, I guess you could call it. The top is silver plated. And really ornate, and that's what I love about it. I love that the glass is kind of has a diamond pattern to it, and then it has this ornate top. I use some cleaning products that I have that I actually sell as another job that I have to clean it up, to make it look really pretty. So like he said, I wish we had before and after photos of it, because it did not look pretty at all before. But as you can see, it's really nice and shiny now. Yeah,
it's really nice. And silver plated, it has its own market. You might be thinking that because it's silver plated, just pass it up. Don't pass it up, because someone's going to want it, and here's the reason why. Maybe they don't have the budget to decorate or have the type of accessories that, that silver, those price tags can get up there. This right here is going to be reasonably priced for someone that wants something a little more out of the box, a little ornate, and it's not going to cost them an arm and a leg. This is going to be under $100, and it's really, really nice. So silver plated has its own market. People that don't want to go out and spend the silver amount can really still get a really nice product, and it'll be a quick, easy flip for you as well, because people like them. I liked it, but we can't.
Yeah, it's really
keep
pretty.
Things. We can't.
Unfortunately
keep
not.
things. We're here to sell. We're not here to keep. We're not collectors. So, also, as far as collecting, you can collect some things to sell later. Just because it's not the time of year for something, doesn't mean you can't still pick it up. Because you can sit on it for a little bit, and a couple months we can sell this. Here it is, the Mega Chill. What is the Mega Chill? It is a floating cooler. Has
Little
cup
koozie
holders.
cup holders.
Pretty awesome. We spent $4 on this, $3.93. We should get somewhere around $20 to $25, something like that. A really good turn. It's got the box to it, so it's not going to be that big a deal. We're probably going to still list it, because on eBay you get the option of durations. So you can put it for a week, you can put it for 10 days, 30 days. We're going to list this good until canceled. So someone may still want to buy it right now. Someone that has a heated pool, lives somewhere that's warm all year round, or whatever the case may be. Maybe they just want to sit on it until it's time, because they know that prices on stuff like this is going to be higher whenever the summer comes. We could probably get a little bit more in the summertime, but if somebody wants it for $20, $25, I'm not going to stop them, because I only have 4 in it. Okay? So don't pass something up just because it's not the right time of year for it. There's still a potential buyer out there that might want it. So keep that in mind. Yep. Do you have anything that you wanted to share with the audience? Here you go.
No, I think that's it. We appreciate the subscribers. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching us. And for everybody that hasn't subscribed yet, we'd love for you to subscribe to us.
Hit the button.
Like our video, share it with your friends and others. Leave any comments that you'd like. Maybe if there's something that you're interested in or you want us to talk about.
Yes.
Leave that in the comments for us.
Yeah, give us some ideas. And we'll be more than glad to share what we know on whatever topic that you want to hear.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you guys have a great night. We'll see you next time.
Later.